What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy. Go black to Africa. You know, if I haven't said it once, I've said it twice, and I've said it 1,000 times. This is what's going to happen to you all who are sleeping on moving to Africa. You're going to wait till these artists, these actors, and all of them come over to Africa, put their stake in the ground, get their business rolling, cause prices to go up, and then you all of a sudden, when America burns and starts to explode, now all of a sudden you're going to want to come to Africa. It's mighty funny that I did a video of Stevie Wonder wanting to move back to Africa. Saw that as not a way for his children. But now we got Dave Chappelle, who has just mentioned he's going to find him a stake in Africa. Not only that, the place to live. He said he's going to first get some place to rent and then probably buy. We know what that means. But he's going to start and build comedy clubs. Now don't tell me, you all, that you're going to sit back and ignore this sign. This is just one sign. That people are getting fed up and seeing that Africa has got 1.2 billion people. America only has 373 million. That these people who making money are going to come over here and get it because they see there is an audience. You listen to what Dave Chappelle has to say, because I'm telling you, this is not going to just be a trend or a fad. It's going to become a movement. And the slow ones are the ones who are left behind. So you better pack up your bags. You better start saving your money. You better start doing your homework. You better start watching my videos, because I am showing opportunity here in Africa. Dave Chappelle is sharing the fact that all of what he has seen in Africa when he left America to come get away and got into Africa, he found something that amazed him. And if you don't have an ear to hear or a discerning spirit, you're going to be left out. The Europeans already know it. The Indians already know it. The Chinamen already know it. That Africa is the go-to place. Africa is going to be the new diverse continent in the world. Africa is going to be the greatest continent with the most diversity of people fleeing to in the world. Let me say that one more time. Africa is going to be the greatest continent, the most diverse continent in the world. America is falling. Europe is falling. They've not overdid their growing in their fields. Foods are fake. The soils have been taken advantage of, depleted from its nutrients and its minerals. But Africa has so much untapped that all you see around here is building. All you see around here is things coming up, things going around. All you see is that. This is Africa. Listen to what Dave Chappelle had to say. And if you can't learn anything from that, I'm going to tell you this right here. You need to go to the doctor and get your ears cleaned out from the wax. And you need to go get your eyes checked to see, can you see? This is your man, not your boy. Go black to Africa.
Where do you want to go? You mean you've been around the world? I mean, I see you
Well, it's
in London,
funny.
in
Okay.
France. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go now in 2021? Where do you want your reach to go?
Well, I've not spoken to you about this. It's a good question. Stevie Wonder said in the press recently that he wanted to move to Ghana. Now, those of us in the room that know Stevie personally, he says this thing many times through the years that we've known him. But this last time he said it, he said, I'm moving to Ghana so that I can be valued and respected more. It's almost exactly the phrase he used. And, you know, you got to think, as a black American, who amongst us is more valued or respected than Stevie Wonder? And the idea that he would feel this way at this stage in his life and in his career. He goes on to say, I would do this for my grandchildren so that they don't have to worry about that, which is a very ominous thing to say because clearly this is going to last for the foreseeable future. And to see him decide to make that move, I wanted to go. Because I looked at Stevie, I look at Stevie as he's the soul of American culture. And man, if the soul leaves the body, then this thing is dead.
I understand.
And I go, I'll follow him over there. Or I'll go myself. I'll do it for him.
Yes! Yes, Dave in Africa! We love that.
I called Naomi immediately.
He did.
You put me in contact with David Adjaye. David Adjaye, for those at home, is a very respected architect, considered one of the finest on earth. And here in the United States, he did the Smithsonian Museum of African American History, which is sacred ground as far as Smithsonians go for black people. And he designed it, and Naomi put him in touch with me, and so we've been working together. Hopefully I'll build something there.
That's going to be beautiful.
But I'm definitely going to at least rent something for the foreseeable future. And I hope to open a comedy club there, because I heard there's none. And I think
you got to tour all 54 countries.
I would love to.
That'd be amazing.
You know, and I did that show in South Africa. I had never performed in Africa before. It was like, ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles, like the crowd went crazy. Like, you know, and I've gotten a lot of ovations, but you know, the way they responded, how quickly they bought the tickets, you know, I was surprised that there would be that kind of interest.
Oh no, I was not really surprised, but I think you're going to find that in across the whole continent. It's going to be that way towards you.
And Netflix
They've been waiting patiently.
Yeah, they have. I didn't know. Like, Netflix has all this data now that they share with me about where people watch me, and the viewership I have in parts of Africa are staggering. It's like
I'm not shocked.
People love me. They watch me like I'm an action movie, and I'm just telling jokes.
They want more, but to get you live. Oh my goodness, you don't know what a blessing that would be to them.
Yeah, and do you remember when Chris Rock years ago had done a special in Africa? And I even noticed watching his special how great the crowd was. I think he was in Johannesburg. I would love to see that firsthand. You know what I mean? Because it's the best way to travel. Like, you could go to a country and you could see things and maybe meet individuals, but entertaining roomfuls of people, like crowds, is a really good way to get
to feel
what a place is like, what a culture is like, or where you're different or where you're the same. You know what I mean? And I'm real lucky to have an opportunity or that kind of window to look in the world. And
my mind's getting this country. It's like there's so many. It's true. There's going to be you got to film that. That's going to be an amazing Dave conquering Africa, because it's going to happen. That's a whole other chapter, but it's going to be a beautiful chapter to see the people, how they
if I start something over there too, those cultures have so much to say in this. You know, the platform or the genre of stand-up comedy is so uniquely American. I mean, they do it all over the world now, but it's an art form that started here primarily. But Africa, I feel like, is very fertile ground for comedy as a genre.
There's a little girl in Kenya. She's not little, actually. She's 20, called Elsa Majumbo.
I met her on your FaceTime, right? Yeah. She was with you one night.
Yes, she is. Oh my! She's getting her visa to come over from Kenya.
Sweetest thing was when you say hello to my friend. And you told me she's a young comedian. I'll never forget how her face looked when she saw me on FaceTime.
She was in shock.
Yeah, it was so sweet, man. It made me feel really good.
Total shock.
It would never dream, though, that there's some little girl in Africa that dreams of being anything like you.
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah,
wait, just you wait.
It was dope.